Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm your host, BringItDon. First actual episode of Let's Play, not character creation. Wing around and meet some of these people. Maybe get some loot. Let's talk to Jamandi. Get some rest before the road. You have a difficult journey before you. I'll double the guard for the night just as a precaution. He's just an adventurer. Artuccio. Tomorrow our glorious journey begins. Are you ready? I hope so. I don't need layabouts on my team. Adventurer. Oh, never mind. Harem or harem. This expedition is surely doomed. What? Oh, yeah, this is the fastest way. Arrow keys are pretty slow. Hey, there's also an option, sorry. I'm kind of losing the flow here. Only I can do it here. This is an immersion option? An immersive option, and I didn't even read it or look into it. But I heard about it after the game. I don't know what it does. Anyway, what game is Jamandi playing? I'm not used to feeling like a pawn. So, smite evil and charge. Okay, I don't think there's a lot to be done here. I guess we'll just wait till the next day. I was expecting to get to know some people. Thanks, tutorial. Yeah, the last CRPG like this, or similar to this in any way that I played, was, I think, Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition.
Help! Help!
Alright, well, she already said help, help, but Lindsay bursts into your room. She looks scared. Her face is smeared with soot, and she holds a weapon in her hand. And then she says, you know, help, help. What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help.
Okay.
Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
As if to lead credence to Lindsay's words, a scream echoes from the hallway. You're not going anywhere. Okay, man. General combat happens in real time, but you pause the game at any time. Yep. Dice rolls. Yep. Initiative. Yep. Attack roll, damage, and armor class. Yep.
Stand with me.
Alright, cool. I can pause it. Let's try. Voice cracked. Yeah, because I'm not 26 years old. That's fine. Let's see. Charging a special action allows you to move up to double your normal speed and attack during the same action. You must move before your attack, not after. You must move at least 10 feet directly toward the designated opponent. You must have a clear path toward the opponent. After moving, you may take a single melee attack. You get a +2 bonus on the attack roll. Take -2 to your, or -2 to your armor class. Well, he should be considered evil. Let's try smite evil on this guy. And then kill him in one hit. And loot his body for the first step on the road to glory. Chain shirt and a dagger. They said there would be supplies in here for me. Let's compare it. Yeah, scale mail is better, which is usually the case. Alright, let's get out of here. You're not going anywhere. Alright, big guy. No, yeah, you go that way. I'm gonna go loot stuff. Okay, some money. That looks like it. Alright.
Forwards.
Assassin's already here. Follow me. Yeah. You want me to go that way? Yeah, that's just stuff to sell. It's nice. Let me start hitting collect all before I develop a bad habit. The Curse of Ancient Iabaria. Old map of Avestan. I'll probably read that. I will read the books and stuff as I go. Because again, I'm not super familiar with Pathfinder lore. But I am interested in Pathfinder lore. So we'll get to know. Oh no, it's Artuccio. Or Tartuccio.
We will prevail.
Is that 10 feet? No, it's not anymore.
We shall overcome.
Good job, man.
Attack.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the Stolen Lands.
Yeah, I was wondering how they're going to narrow it down to just the heroes in the group. Anyway, 1 second. I got to see how long I've been recording. Okay.
Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Okay, gave me a ring. I wonder if that's the ring for the Oh, cool! It does all the bodies nearby. Tartuccio's present. A fancy golden signet ring with an intricate monogram. A personal gift to Tartuccio to Donal. Wearing this item grants a +1 to armor class. This is a deflection bonus that does not stack with other deflection bonuses. Alright, well, I'll take it. Let's get out of here. Oh, cool, got the whole party. Let's see, what do you do?
Like I saw it.
Ear-piercing scream. You unleash a powerful scream inaudible to all but a single target. The target is dazed for 1 round and takes 1 to 6 points of sonic damage per 2 caster levels. Okay. Cure light wounds, pretty handy. Daze. The spell clouds the mind of a humanoid creature with 4 or fewer hit dice so that it takes no actions. Humanoids with 5 more hit dice are not affected. Channel negative energy through your touch, fatiguing the target. You must succeed on a touch attack to strike the target. The subject is immediately fatigued for the spell's duration. The spell has no effect on a creature that is already fatigued. Okay. Charge. Demoralize. This opponent becomes shaken for a number of rounds. Okay, what do you got, big guy?
Deserve better.
Burning Hands, Magic Missile, familiar with most of these. Acid, Splash, Ray of Frost. Oh, Jolt. Daze. Touch of Fatigue as well. Disrupt Undead. Charge as well, and Demoralize. Cool. What's their equipment? They have melee, or... She's a crossbow, and he has a crossbow. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here.
Without a doubt.
I need to go this way. Companions, yep. Alts plus the numbers. Oh wait, you have 6 companions. I thought you could only have 5, including your party member. Okay, well then my party might be a little bit different than I had anticipated.
I stand ready.
Charge. Let's use some of this stuff. Let's daze him and daze him.
Defeat is not an option.
Advanced combat spells, yep. To review all spells available to a character, open the spellbook by pressing B. Okay. Abilities, most characters have useful abilities, yep. Attack of opportunity, some actions performed close to an armed opponent can provoke. Yeah, I know how those work. Tactical time flow.
Leave this one.
Too focused on that guy,
Strike as one.
because my guy can kind of take care of everybody else. Collect all that. Health and death, yep. Cure light wounds. Yeah, scrolls and stuff. Actually, I should have looked and seen how to... Spellbook, journal, map, camp, Select all characters, formations. Oh wow, it seems pretty fluid. Let's make it like that. Wait, what does this do? Okay. Anything in here to grab? Nope. I picked up some armor, but I don't think they can use any of it. Because he doesn't have any at all. Alright. Let's keep rolling. I do need to see if there's a quick save option. So I haven't checked yet. Ooh. Hide armor. Oh no, not the half-orc. Another book, an empty notebook.
I will guide us.
Probably shouldn't send him that far ahead by himself. I need to look at the controls real quick. I forgot how to quick save. Quick save, F5. Alright, yeah, that's usually what it is. Whenever you bind that, probably. Butter, fowl, edible moss, and a book. And some fish. Alright. That's our barbarian friend.
It's the end for you rats! They dare to attack me?
Everybody get out of here. Come on.
Just die already!
Right.
I like how they actually have a timer for the rounds.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
Alright, I'm gonna read the rest of it. The barbarian's face is distorted with rage. She grinds her teeth and sweat drips from her forehead. Noticing Tartuccio, she swings her sword but stops just in time.
Blood for Gorum!
Swinging her bloody sword, she runs toward the sound of battle.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Actually, I can. Goddess of lust and revenge, who takes on many faces and guises. Oh, cool. This is your last chance. Drop your weapons and we'll spare your lives. So generous, I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, you ugly mug, get them. Oh, jeez. It's a frost giant, right? Have to fight that guy? So I don't know if I can beat a frost giant at level 1. Seems like a level 10 to 15 monster, right? Padded armor. Can they wear padded armor? Probably not. He can. Or she can. He can't. Because she's a bard, right? Let's see, where do I see it at? She's chaotic good, at least. She's a halfling. Gnome, chaotic evil. Oh. Oh, here we go, class. Yeah, she's a bard. Where does it actually say it at? Let's see. Draconic bloodline. Alright, and he's a sorcerer. This doesn't say it. I guess right here, sorcerer proficiencies, and, well, she doesn't have bard proficiencies. Oh, not important. Let's go. Can I get back out this way? Probably not supposed to. Yep, alright. Let's get back in formation so that the tiny characters are behind me. You can't make it through this way. Okay, well, luckily there's a door over here. Hold on. Let us all get over here.
Our path leads on.
Skill check. Yeah, I know no skill checks. Don't you worry.
Applause, please.
Let's make this quick. Time to get my hands dirty again.
Does everybody see your buffs that are active? Charge, demoralize, fighting defensively, acrobatics, inspire courage. Okay, that's belts. So why is this not on here? Grow claws. It's pretty cool.
Do not hold back.
Alright, should probably cure some light wounds here. It was her that had it, right?
Yes.
Alright, let's keep going.
Anything else?
Masterwork Light Mace. Sounds pretty good. Watchkeeper's Key. Tower Shield. Ooh, little teeny
What
tiny
have
chest.
we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Yeah, no distractions.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around, it wouldn't be any better if they stole it.
It's not ours. It's not our home. It's gonna be hard being good in a RPG though. I usually steal and loot everything that I can, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this turns out.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
I read her description. The pale elf looks eerie in the semi-darkness, like a ghost given flesh. By the way, she's acting like she's going to be a companion. I don't recognize her from the companion list that I was reading.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
Oh, cool, and scroll up. Didn't know that.
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
Well, that's nice.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Well, cool. I think I found my final party member, because I was thinking I only had 5 party members altogether. When any of your characters approaches a trap, they'll automatically make a perception skill check. Okay. Well, what is she? She's an elf, neutral evil, so she's an undead elf. She got Masterwork Scythe. Inquisitor, okay. Death Domain, the Pallid Princess, and Lady Despair. The favorite weapon of her deity, which is the scythe for Urgathoa. So which... So what does Death Domain do? You can cause the living to bleed at a touch and find comfort in the presence of the dead.
Request.
Wow, she's got a lot of abilities. Judgment, set the yin yang. Acrobatics, fight defensively, of course. Bleeding touch. Treat affliction. Divine favor. Call upon the strength and wisdom of a deity. You can unlock +1 luck bonus on attack and weapon damage. I'm gonna look through most of these probably off camera and familiarize myself with them, so you don't have to watch me, like, you know, go through everything. Card beads. Alright, I'll probably set up another formation now, but I want her back here and her up here.
Look here.
Alright, I don't know who can disarm that. Can she?
Speak.
Probably
What troubles you?
her, right?
Applause, please.
I was successful in my
I
search.
don't tolerate fools.
That already has set up auto pause, which I
Without
think
a doubt.
most games usually do.
Adventurous call to them. Applause, please. And Lindsay was called forth. Anything else?
Some more chainmail and a falcard. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what that is. Is it like a spear? Or is it like the yeah, I can't even use it. Does she have armor on? Yes, yes, chainmail. Good for her. Alright. Couple of Shield of Faith and Scroll of Bless. I love Bless. It's one of my favorite spells and Dungeons and Dragons. I'm telling you, Jamandi's cash has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry up before... Stop! Someone's coming.
Dispatch them and move on.
Unworthy.
Count use of her abilities just to check it out. Where's that Bleeding Touch? And I probably don't need to use it on these guys. Again, my guy practically one-shots everything. Yeah, he's gonna die before she even casts it. Can I go this way? This seems like it's the Great Hall. Yeah, let's not go that way yet. Let's finish exploring. Some money and rusty horseshoe. Well, it's better than no horseshoe, right? Silver disc.
Forwards.
What do these do? Hold on a second. What's the point of this? I'm assuming this right here opens up, right? Alright, let's go check out the other room. I'm sure it's a bigger puzzle than just those two statues. Yeah, here's the rest of them. I'm assuming... Oh, they control it in there too, okay. I'm assuming they all have to be saluting, right? Hold on, let's keep a couple of heroes in here. So I'll have to keep running back and forth. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken...
Ask.
I will not falter.
So they're on opposite paths.
Let us not hesitate.
Share your will.
Now they're not.
I will see this through.
There we go. Now they're all up, and boom. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy.
Without a doubt.
Car figurine. And money. Stuff to sell, and what is this? Potion to remove blindness? Blindness, I can't talk. Alright, wooden plate. Do you do anything? Nope. Another map. Wooden mug, silver chain, and some coins. See, I don't see how this is any less evil than taking the guard's gold. I'm stealing from the patron of the castle. I believe it was F5 for quick save? Yeah, alright. Just to get it done.
You design making epic pose. You need inspiration.
Yeah, this is
Wishes.
pretty much a
Out
joke.
of my way!
Help the wounded dwarf. Oh, that's Harem. He's gonna be one of the final members of my party. He will be the cleric of my party.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Okay, so that is the description. A dwarf is lying on the ground, staring into the dark sky. He doesn't seem to have any severe wounds, but his trembling whisper is weak, as though he were at death's door. Let's see. I'll try diplomacy. Aren't you being a bit premature? Look at yourself. You barely got a scratch.
That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
There we go. I got Aram, the cleric. Well, this guy. Alright, let's actually see what... Let's see, what sort of cleric is he? I think they're just generic ones, aren't they? He's chaotic neutral. Grodius, heavy flail is his favorite weapon. So what does he have here? Bless, which is awesome. Bane, what does that do? Oh, it's like the opposite of Bless. Alright. True Strike, you can temporary intuitive insight into the immediate future during your next attack. Coolio, Charge, of course. Treat Affliction. What does it cure? 10 a single diseased or poisoned character. Channel Positive Energy is a heal. Channel Positive Energy costs a burst that heals all living creatures in a 30-foot radius, centered on the cleric. The amount of damage healed is equal to 1 to 6 points of damage, plus 1 to 6 points of damage for every 2 cleric levels beyond first. And then damage undead, of course, and Touch of Chaos. You can view a target with Chaos as a melee attack for the next round. Anytime the target rolls a d20, they must roll twice to take the less favorable result. Well, that sounds pretty good, actually. Let's put him up front as well. Something like that. Sure. Because he's also a melee. Yeah, he's got... Oh, okay. Good formation is half of any victory. Yeah. Discovered that already. Love games with formations. 12, 14, and 15. I'm still the strongest character in the party. And I'll set up all my spells and stuff off camera. Like all my... These are guards. Okay.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere.
Alright, his name is Keston Gares. The stout man's unshaven face is covered with scars. There's blood on his armor, but he doesn't even seem to notice his wounds as he confidently gives orders to the guards.
Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Do you need help putting out the fire?
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
Okay.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Yeah, let's ask what's going on.
Opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamande to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
I'll ask who he is. Let's find out the time.
A fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do.
Alright, let's go.
May Abadar keep you safe.
They said they cleared the path, right? Go through the fire. Alright, here we go. So our adventure started, earlier and much more tragic than we'd expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to a handful of brave souls, led by Donal, and not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio. No matter what he may have imagined himself, Jamandi Aldori was waiting for us. But to get to her, we'd have to march through fire, literally. As we approached the burning building, we... okay. So some of game events play out as illustrated book episodes. The decisions you make during these episodes can have drastic impact on the development of the game's plot. As with dialogues, okay, so it's similar to other... Oh yeah, I've mentioned this in the last episode. Automatically performed by the character with the highest skill bonus. Pretty rad. Should probably drench ourselves with buckets of water. Alright, prudence is the key to victory. Before moving through the fire, we thoroughly wet our clothes and hair. After that, we covered our noses and mouths before we rushed inside. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going back, if we'd come a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. Continue. The hot air burned our lungs, and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Donal led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We'd make it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flames, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from her the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She had a burned, barely living guard in her arms. There are two more, she shouted as she passed by us. They are wounded. Help me pull them out. Tartuccio grumbled something, about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Donal... rushed to save the guards from the fire. Succeeded. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together, we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. Thank you, that was truly noble of you, she said. And now let us rush to Lady Aldori's aid. Ensuring the guards we rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall where the battle was already in full swing. She will also be... So we have 3 of the final party members, I believe. Already.
Our path leads on.
Alright, we need to put her in the front. Let's order it like this. I'm not going to be in the front for this one. Can I not change this? Maybe I can't change it right now. I want her with the spearhead, then I was going to put myself and her next. We should be fine. We got a full party. Trophies. Oh, did I not get these from? Okay.
I'm listening.
Well, cool. I'm glad they give that to you. A mystery surrounds King Castruccio Iravetti's accession to the throne of Pitax, or Pitax? Alright. Assassin leader should probably be focused. Let's
I am your shield.
let's get her into the
Let us
fray.
strike as one.
I wrote it like I saw it. Just letting the ink dry.
Time's wasting.
Let's see what we can do here. Let's magic missile. We'll focus on the mages first.
I will see this through.
Destructive smite. Okay.
Repent.
State your desire. Unworthy.
Again, I could probably split it up a little better than what I'm doing.
Stand with me.
Does she charge?
Do not falter.
Smiting. Inflict light wounds.
Forgive me.
Oh, he's already down. Alright, well that's crappy. Let's stop and focus on these guys.
Leave this one to me.
And then let's see, Aura, Inspire Courage. Ray of Frost, a separate assassin. Can't heal himself. Where's the heal at? It might be in a bit of a pickle here. I swore he had, guess not. Alright, well, that's fine. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. There we go.
Wretched.
Has he used Ray of Frost yet? I don't think he has. There it is.
Just die already. Time to get my hands dirty again.
She feared? Come back here. Okay, yeah, here it is. Inspire Courage, Frightened, and Fatigue.
Your life ebbs low.
This isn't so bad.
Onwards.
Alright, let's get some other abilities in here. I just want to show off some stuff, see how they work. I'm gonna burn some spells on that guy. Let's use inflict minor wounds on this guy. Oh, Mary's here. Yay! See, let's use magic missile. Let's use magic missile on this one. Magic missile is my favorite spell in Baldur's Gate, due to the fact it can interrupt. Never mind. Amiri's gonna take care of everything anyway. Oh, what did I get right there? What was that? Braces of armor. I'll be taking that.
Our time has come.
Alright. Shamandi Aldori. We saved you.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
I forgot this Tartuccio. that was behind it. No other reason other than she didn't. Well, I mean, I guess she wouldn't be able to say my name. There's a reason for that to be voice acted. But why would he be mentioned when the rest of my party was not mentioned? You know?
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing.
I knew it.
You
See?
think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Alright, knowledge, world, check past. I have no connections to Pitax, but Tartuccio's name, accent, and clothes seem like he came straight from there. Which of us looks more like they might be Iroveti's spy?
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best.
Okay.
There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy!
So, and he smells like a spy. And he tastes like a spy. He must be a spy.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Lawful neutral, I guess. I don't... Yeah. Alright, forgive my trespass. In my defense, we're in the middle of battle and in dire need of weapons.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
Thanks, Valerie.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
Okay, maybe I don't want you in my party.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here?
What trick?
He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Yeah, people were dying in front of me. How could I just walk by?
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
Thanks, Lindsay.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Okay.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Oh yeah, that's a good way.
Lady Aldori, most of those who are to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Well, that sucks. I was hoping to have you with me, man.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Okay, maybe you won't be in my party either.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
Thanks, Amiri. Glad to have you.
Right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
Okay, so we are on a bit of a...
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Alright, well. So we're on a bit of a time limit. First step on the road to glory.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
Map movement. One of the arrows near your party token, you can learn the whereabouts of significant locations by talking to characters or happening upon them during your journey. So I just click on the arrow. It's the only way I can go. Random encounter. Oh. Can I manually save in the overmap like that? The overworld? We'll do this fight real quick, but then I do want to look into saving and calling it an episode. And then I'm also going to set up all my stuff off camera. Oh. Wolves. Alright, what do you got there? Charge and treat affliction. And rage. Okay.
We shall overcome.
I should just right click this, right?
Forgive me.
Wow, critical hit. Okay. That was...
Attack! Yes. I shall not falter.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit of a problem if this keeps up.
Tear them apart!
Let us strike as one!
Serves you right.
Sub camp and rest, and camp all characters will restore some of their lost hit points, be capable of casting spells, will punish them. To camp you need special resource rations. Okay. Success will require additional rations. Camp camouflage, lower the chance of enemy attack when they camp. The same way Night Watch does cooking. Where a successful dish will grant positive effects lasting 16 hours to the specific character or the entire party, depending on the recipe and their own special abilities. Alright, well, we'll deal with camping in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you there.